Today we're going to be studying mathematics.
And emerges from the second mirror.
These words sound ah.
Be your teacher for today. Hi friends, I'm very happy to see you in this class once again. I hope you enjoy yourself with the homework that I gave you during the last class, and I hope you have done that. Okay, today we are going to consider a new topic, and a simple linear equation. Okay, you need to pay attention to this because, you know, as we are growing in this module, our topic also is growing. So what you need to do is pay attention and listen to me in the class. Thank you very much. Let's go. I want to quickly give you the definition of equation. Equation is a statement that two expressions are equal. Example, this is what we call equation. Then how can we prove that equation is a statement that two expressions are equal? Let's prove it. Okay, 5 solution, 5a equals to 3a plus 6. We want to prove that what we have here is the same thing as what we have here. So what are we going to do? Okay, 5a, this is plus 3a. When this plus 3a is crossing this bridge to come and meet Mr. 5a, what are we going to do? It's going to turn to minus 3a. This 6 will still remain. Okay, 5 minus 3 is going to give you what? Oh, you got it right. 2a equals to 6. Remember, we are looking for a, and 2 is attached to a. We have to look for a number that will destroy these 2 so that it will remain a. So what are we going to do? Divide both sides by 2. Therefore we have 2a equals to 6 over 2 all over 2. These 2 will cancel these 2. Therefore we have a equals to 6 all over 3. I mean all over 2, pardon me. 6 all over 2. So let's divide. We have 6. We want to cut it into 2. 2 here, 1. 2 here, 3. So a will give us what? 3. This is telling you that this is equation. Now let's prove it. You have 5a. 5. A is 3. 3. A is 3. Plus 6. 5 times 3 will give us what? Okay, 15, right? 15. 3 times 3 will give us what? Okay, 9, right? You got it. Plus 6. 9 plus 6. It will give us what? 15. That's good. You can see that this is what we call equation. Why? Because equation is a statement that two expressions are equal. 15 equals to 15. How do we get 15? 5a equals to 3a plus 6. So I'm just giving you the foundation of equation. Example 2. Find the value of y if 4 all over 5y equals to 20. How can we solve this? Change this to fraction. How can you do that? Just divide it by 1. Okay? 20 divided by 1 is still 20. So that you don't get confused. Just divide it by 1. But remember that this y is in between 4 and 5. But actually, this y is for 4. So what are you going to do? Just say 4y all of divided by 5 equals to 20 divided by 1. Now, you are going to do something. We call it cross multiply. Can you do this? Do this. Cross. This will go to this side. This will go to this side. This one will come and meet here. This 5 will go and meet 20. We have 4y times 1 equals to 20 times 5. You are going to get 4y 20 times 5. I think you can do that without using calculator, right? Let's do it. 20 times 5. 5 times 0, we have 0. 5 times 2, we have what? 10. So 20 times 5 will give us what? 100. We have 100. Remember what I told you here. 2a equals to 6. Now 4y equals to 100. We have to look for number that will kill this 4, separate this 4 from y. And what is that number? We use 4. You now divide by 4, divide by 4. Okay, now 4, we cancel this 4. You are left with y equals to 100 all over 4. 100 divided by 4. What are we going to do? Y will give you 100 all over 4. How many 2 can you see in 4? 2 here, 2. 2 in 10, 5. Y will give you 50 all over 2. Y will give you, how many 2 can we see in 2? 1. How many 2 in 5? Is 2. Remainder what? 1. Put the 1 at the front of 0. It will give you 10. How many 2 can we find in 10? 5. Therefore, y will give us what? 25. I hope it's not hard. Okay? Remember, mathematics require patience and attention. If you pay attention to what we are doing in the class, you see that it's very easy to understand. Okay, let's move up. How can we solve simple equation when we have bracket? Equation involving bracket. Okay, I hope you have seen bracket before. What is bracket? It's just like you have C, a curve, and another curve, right? Like this. This is what we call bracket, right? Okay, let's move on with this example. 3x minus 2 equals to 10. How can we solve this question? Okay, I hope you are following me. Please don't be distracted. Okay, we want to open the bracket. This is simple simple equation that involve bracket. So we have to open this bracket and find the value of x. Okay, repeat the question again. 5 bracket 3x minus 2 equals to 10. What are we going to do now? This 5 is going to affect 3x and minus 2. So what are we going to do? 5 times 3x minus 2 times 5 equals to what? 10. Now, we've opened the bracket. 5 times 3, it will give us what? It will give us 15. 5 times 3 will give us 15. We have 15x minus 2 times 5 will give us what? 10. Okay, equals to 10. Now we are looking for x. 15x equals to 10. Remember, you cannot say 15 minus 10. Never. You can't do that. Why? 15 belongs to x. 10 stand on its own. 10 and 10, they are from the same family. So 10 here has to move from here to go and meet 10. So what happened to minus 10? When this minus cross to the other side, it's going to turn to plus. So what are we going to do? Plus 10. Okay, 15x equals to 10 plus 10 will give us what? Okay, you got it right? Will give us 20. Okay, 20. Now another problem. 15 is attached to x, and we have to kill this 15. We have to remove this 15. So what are we going to do? We use 15 to remove 15. Divide both sides by 15. Therefore, we have 15x over 15 equals to 20 all over 15. So 15, we cancel 15. We are left with what? X. X will give us 20 all over 15. You can leave your answer like this. You can also break it down. It depends on you. Okay, let's break it down. 5 here, you have 15. How many 5 can we get in 15? We can get 3, because 5 times 3 will give us what? 15. How many 5 can we get in 20? You want to tell me? Okay, 5 here, we have 4. So x will give us what? 4 all over 3. I hope you are getting it right. Okay, now I want you to look at it very well again before we go to the next subtopic. This is simple equation involving brackets. Number 1, you open the bracket. Number 2, you multiply it. Number 3, you find the value of x, and that is how we get it. Okay, question. Solve 3 bracket 2x minus 1 equals to 4 bracket x plus 1. How can we solve questions like this? You just need to open the bracket, and once you open the bracket, you find the value of your x. But let me remind you, it's not compulsory that you have x here. Sometimes I decided to change it to y. Okay, why can't we use another letter so that you not think that all question must be x? Let's use y. Y. Okay, solution. We have 3 bracket 2y minus 1 equals to 4 bracket y plus 1. When you open the bracket, I told you before, this 3 will affect 2y and it will affect minus 1. How can we do that? 3 times 2y minus 1 times this 3. You've opened this bracket. Now let's open this part. 4 times y plus 1 times 4. Okay? 3 times 2 will give us 6. I think I'm right. Yes, I'm right. 6y minus 1 times 3 will give us 6, right? Oh, not 6. It's minus 3 equals to 4 times y will give us what? 4y. Okay, plus 1 times 4 will give us 4. We have 4 here. Now, there's something that we need to do here. You have not seen it before. Okay, I'm going to show you what we are going to do. This 6 is from the family of y. This 4 is from the family of y. They have to come together. So you have to move this 4y from this side to this side. As a result of moving this 4y from this side to this side, you have to do something. There is plus here. When it crosses to this side, it changed to minus. Therefore, you have 6y minus 4y equals to 4. The same thing happened to minus 3. When minus 3 moved from this side to this side, it turned to plus. Okay? Plus 3. Okay. 6 minus 4. You want to tell me? 6 minus 4, you want to tell me? Okay. It's going to give us 2y. 2y. 4 plus 3 is going to give us what? Okay. 8. No, 8. Not 8. 7. Right. 7. Oh, another problem. 2y. 2 is attached to y. We have to look for a way of removing these 2. So what are we going to do? We divide both sides. Divide both sides by what? By 2. 2y divided by 2 equals to 7 divided by 2. Therefore, 2, we remove 2, y will give us 7 all over 2. In case you are finding any problem from what we have done so far, go over this video again, and you also have opportunity of sending your feedback to us. You can see WhatsApp number on the screen. You can see it on the screen. Send your feedback to us. We are going to get back to you. Okay, before we leave this class, we want to look at another part of this simple equation, and we call it simple equation involving algebraic fraction. Algebraic fraction. Okay, now let's look at this example. I don't know you have seen such questions like this. Simplify y minus 1 all over 4 equals to 1 minus 2y all over 2. What are we going to do now? Okay, solving this question, what you need to do is remember that method like this: cross multiply, cross multiply. Y minus 1 all over 4 equals to 1 minus 2y all over 2. When you cross multiply, these 2 will go and multiply this. This 4 will multiply this. So we have 2 bracket y minus 1 equals to 4 bracket 1 minus 2y. Okay? Now, we have to open the bracket again. So what are we going to do? 2 times y minus this one times this 2. Okay, give us 4 times 1. 4 times 1. This is minus 2. Remember, minus 2y times 4. Okay, now 2 times y will give us what? Okay, 2y, right? 2y minus 1 times 2 will give us what? Minus 2. 4 times 1 will give us what? 4. Minus 2 times 4 will give us minus 8y. Okay, now we are going to do what we call shorting. 2y is here, minus 8y is here. We have to bring them together. But mind you, before you move any number, consider the symbol or the sign at the front of such number. Like at the front of 8, we have minus. And when minus is moving from one place to another place, it will turn to what? Plus. So what are we going to do? 2y crossing to the side, we have what? Plus 8y equals to 4. Okay, 2 and 4, they are from the same family. Why? Because they stand alone. They don't have any alphabet. So what are we going to do? Is that 4 plus 2, okay? 2 plus 8 will give us 10y equals to 6. You divide both sides by 10. We have 10y over 10 equals to 6 over 10. This cancel this. Y will give us 6 over 10, and y will give us 2 here, 3, 2 here, 5. You have 3 all over 5. So interesting, and I believe you are getting it right. Okay, let's go to the last part of this topic before we leave this class, and we call it word problems on simple equation. Word problems on simple equation. I'm going to give you 2 examples before we leave this class. Now, this one requires your ability to reason. You have to calm down, reason, interpret the question. It's just in form of English. You have to put it in a mathematical form. So let's reason it together. Are you good to go? Okay. When 2 is subtracted from twice a number, we don't know the number actually. So we can just guess the number. Solution. Let the number be x. If the number is x, remember, twice the number will be what? 2x. Because it's twice. X plus x will give us what? 2x. Okay. 2 is subtracted. Underline this, subtracted. Subtracted means minus. Note that. Minus. So 2x minus 2. The result is 20. Okay? The result is 20. And since result is 20, what happened? We have to find the value of x, which is that number. Am I right? We have 2x equals to 20. When this minus 2 crossing to the other side, we are going to have plus 2. Am I right? 2x equals to 20 plus 2. What are we going to get? 25? Okay, not 25, not so. It's 22. And now we have to attach to x. We have to look for a way of removing x. Divide both sides by 2. We have 2x over 2 equals to 22 over 2. 2 cancel 2. X will give us 22 all over 2. I hope you are getting me right. Okay, this is not our final solution. The final solution is this. X equals to 2 here, 1. 2 here, 1. 2 here, 1. We have 11. Therefore, the number is what? 11. I hope you understand this. You need to be very careful when you are solving questions on word problems. Questions can come in different ways. All what you need to do is pay attention, reason very well, and interpret the question. Okay, let's go to the final example before close for this class. Looking at this question, what we need to do is, the man is 8 times older than his son. We don't know the age of the son. So let the son's age be x. Am I right? Okay. Now, we don't know the man's age. Man's age is 8 times of his son. 8 times x, which will give us 8x. 3 years ago, something happened. 3 years ago. That means you have to do something here. Look at the board here. You will see 3 years ago. That means we are going to have 3 years ago equals to 3 years ago x minus 3, and their sum is 42. Okay, we are going to add 8x, which is the age of the man, right, plus x minus 3 equals to 42. 8x plus x. There is invisible 1 here. 8 plus 1 will give you 9x minus 3 equals to 42. 9x equals to 42 plus 3. 9x equals to what? 45. So you divide both sides by 9, divide this side by 9. X is going to give you 5. In case you have comments or you find it difficult to understand any part of this topic for today, you can see our WhatsApp number on the screen. Get back to us and we will find solution to any of your challenges. Thank you very much. And before we go, I need to give you work to do. You remember that? Homework. Number 1, solve the following equation. A. This is your homework for today's class. I believe you enjoyed this class, and I'm also enjoying it too. I'll be very happy if you solve this homework patiently and correctly. Thank you very much. See you next class. Bye. Au revoir.